All right. Hello, everyone. It is Crypto Plan, and we are going to talk about silver. The reason why we're talking about silver is because if anyone has watched my videos and anyone looks at a lot of cryptocurrency charts, what does this look like? This looks like a crypto chart. This looks like a pump, a retest of some highs, a retracement, consolidation, retracement, and then a growing trend out of the consolidation into, and the future will tell us, it will be a next pump. So before we get into this video, and before you get super excited about silver, please like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and click the notification bell if you want to see more content following the charts and noticing signals that are leading to good things happening, right? All right, so we've got the silver chart, we're on the daily, and we can see that back on the 17th of July, after a kind of upward consolidation, good kind of steady growth trend, we had a blast off in silver. We went all the way from $19 all the way up to 29, so a $10 increase in the price in as many days. So we're looking at $1 a day in the silver price there for a short while there. Now, since then, things have cooled off. From what I hear, the banks and the paper market kind of controls the price, pushes it down because they've got deliveries they need to achieve, let's say at a $24 price. So they're trying to push the price down, but inevitably, and do your own research, because I'm not a financial advisor, I'm just doing my own research just like you, there will be an undersupply or an overdemand and undersupply, or a supply problem in silver at some point in the future and the near future because of the greening of the world and its need and its use case for silver panels, its use case for the motors in wind power, its use case in electric vehicles, its use case in mobile phones, 4G chips, all that kind of thing. Silver is needed, right? And if you are not paying attention, the world is becoming more into the first world, So there's a billion or so people that will be buying goods that they've never bought before, which have these materials in them. There's entire cities and countries and nations that are making regulations that are saying EVs are the new normal, solar panels are the new normal. So the macroeconomic trend is that products that require silver are going to need more silver. Now, we've just had COVID all the way back when, and we've had some shutdowns of the silver mines. We've got this consolidation of the price. So at some point, there's a tipping point and there's going to be a shortage of silver, and that's going to pump the price and it's going to squeeze the price, and everyone's going to want silver and everyone's going to want to jump into it. Now, over the last few days, I have been accumulating some silver mining stocks, and I'm going to share that with you, not because I want you to buy them. I'm just going to share the journey of where I'm going as an investor, taking some of my profits, say, from Bitcoin miners that have done really well on the back of the Bitcoin price over the last few weeks, to then put them into silver miners, which I believe will do really well on the back of the silver price going parabolic in the next few months to year. So I'm looking at a bit longer time frame, this like 6 to 18 months. And some of these players are in the case where they're currently mining and producing silver, or some of them are currently building a mine plant to produce the silver within 6 to 18 months. So we're going to head over here and we're going to have a look at 6 companies. Silver Bull Resources, as their name says, and we'll just go over to their other page here, and we'll see that TradingView is saying they are a buy. They're saying that they are a 23 million market capitalization company. They are an exploration company. So the first ones, they're drilling. They're drilling for silver. They're looking for it in Mexico. Mexico is the silver capital of the world. And you can see that, there's some recent news and some activity there. We'll go back to the chart because Silver Ball Resources, out of all of them, is probably the biggest kind of outside bet for me. But what we've got in the last gold bull market, when things were pretty good for silver because it kind of generally follows gold. We've had our bear market. We've had the lowest of the lows down there on this in March 2016, and we've had kind of a bit of a swing through a range here between 48 cents per share and $1.80 per share. So right now, you can pick them up for 71 cents, and based on where everyone has bought and sold them, which is at the 59 cent level and now at the 86 cent level, they're kind of undervalued to where the market has had a lot of action, right? If we zoom in again and have a look at what's going on, wish that would get out of there. There we go. We are in not in growth, but we're in consolidation there. I think this one's waiting for silver to take off. I think this one will follow the parabolic price action of silver. I'm going to leave that there. Silver Ball Resources, do your own research, but they are a growth exploration company. They have properties that are in renowned silver areas, so that they could do some good things during the silver bull market. Now, Mag Silver, this is becoming my baby. This is becoming the one that I'm super bullish on. This is coming the one that I want to hold for a long time and reap the benefits of dividends if and when they provide those dividends. Now, you can see since 2008, it's had a kind of an up and down journey. But what it has done is it hasn't shown us anything that's crazy. It hasn't gone, we've gone parabolic and bubbled and sold off. It's saying we started, people bought into it, it sold off. It's kind of a bit like a SPAC. But then people slowly bought the way back in, all the way up to the last gold bull market, or the parabolic top of the last gold bull market in 2011. So since then, we've gone up and down. We've ranged between $5 a share up to $17 a share, and then recently reached a new all-time high close to the $20 a share mark. Now, I don't usually like to buy things that are in their all-time highs, as in, they've got less percentage gain to happen. But for this one, it is a pure cash flow play. For me, this Mag Silver, they have a very high-grade silver mine. The price of silver is going up because of the macroeconomic trend and the fact that it is also a precious metal that people want to store their value in. And they have other properties in the US of A that they are also exploring, which gives them a moat or gives them a pipeline for future growth. So the current mine they have, which is already putting through ore that isn't the main ore at 200 to 300 grams or ounces per ton, which is really good quality for ore that isn't even their high target ore. And they're making money while their plant's being built, are looking to do millions of ounces per year. And if the price goes up to, let's say, I think it was the last factor or the figure I said, the projection is 8 million ounces in a year, per year. And for the first 5 years, it's going to be the best quality stuff. And if we look at heading towards 100, and being super bullish, 100 ounce price target. So 8 million times 100, that's a lot of extra zeros, right? That's 800 million a year. Very good for a company that right now has no debt, has enough money to finish their construction, and during that time of finishing their construction are actually creating some cash flow. So much better than a growth stock that is not making money, that's well over its PE ratio. If we go to the PE ratio of Mag Silver, at a glance, where is it? The PE ratio. Where are you? Price to earnings. It doesn't even have one because it doesn't have earnings. But basically, it is undervalued as far as I can see, as in undervalued for where the price will be in 1 year. And that's once again speculative, based on the price of silver and based on the rapid greening of the economy. But I do believe that Mag Silver is a good, solid bet. But do your own research, people. Gatos Silver, no price data here. So, and I've got to remind everyone, we're on the monthly chart. So everything we're looking at is long-term, as in where we are from the long-term trend. So Gatos does not have enough data, but you can see that in the last month, it is super bullish, and it's done 37% in the last month. So I'm buying into Gatos. And once again, it's a speculation, but we're going to go to Gatos Silver's general overview chart. It is a buy. It's in growth. It's doing well. It is a recent IPO of an existing silver company that has properties that are producing silver. And yeah, so it did an initial public offering on the 28th of October. And things are going well. You could do your own research into it, but I am just saying, put it on your watch list and understand that Gatos Silver is being talked about. It is in the Silver Junior Miner ETF. It is on other big hedge funds that are super bullish on silver as watchlist, and they're looking, the silver the silver gurus in the world are looking at putting Gatos into their research or their buy lists or whatever like that. So just watch Gatos and see what it does. Go to the daily just to see that, yes, we're gapping up and super bullish, consolidating, but depending on what happens with silver in the next 1 to 2 weeks, that could continue to go onwards and upwards. And I don't see with the macro trend of silver that it's wanting to close these gaps. And if it does, it's just a wicking. It's a daily wick. Anyway, go back to the monthly chart. First Majestic Silver Corp, probably the safest bet. Probably the safest bet in silver right now. Currently got mines that are producing silver, making money. If we go over to their site on TradingView, no great earnings, but 2 billion market cap, plenty of room to grow. If money flows in there, they're going to grow by a lot. They'll probably start paying a dividend. Price to revenue 8 to 6. And you can see here they engage in the production and development and exploration acquisition of properties, and they're in Mexico. Mexico's the silver hotspot, so it's kind of like if you've got gold, Quebec or Canada is the mine-friendly gold capital, but rush, and obviously Australia as well. But Mexico is the place to be for silver. A lot of silver being mined in Mexico. And Silver Majestic Corp has a lot of institutional ownership, and it has a lot of listings in some of the bigger ETFs as well. So the Silver Junior Miners ETF, as well as probably the Silver Majors ETF. Pan American Silver, the same as AG, same as First Majestic. It is solid. It's got a track record. It's got a solid investor base. It is on the cusp of breaking out. It is in growth. It is well above its high volume ranges of buying and selling. It's only price discovery from here. Once it breaks the $40 mark, the $100 mark is nothing for a stock like this in the silver bull run. You can see long-term tap, falls, consolidates again. So the next one, when it breaks through that $42 mark, it is gone. It is going, it's gone. Kefi Gold and Copper. Now, not a pure play in silver by any means. But I just thought I'd throw this one at the end just because This is an interesting chart, and this is one of those charts, and I'm super heavily invested in KEFI Gold and Copper, and the more and more I learn about them, the more I like them. But from a technical perspective, because that's what this is all about, is technicals, we have our 12 MA going sharply towards our 36 MA. So our 12-month moving average going sharply towards our 3-year moving average. And we are at a crossover point. So with the gold, silver, copper bull run imminent, and the fact that this is coming up towards that, and the 3-year moving average is kind of going to go like that, and the 1-year moving average is going to go like that. At some point, this is going to cross over, and you can see where the major volume resistance level is and where we crossed just last week. We're nearly pushing that 2 pence mark. And the fact that we've come from here in the last gold bull market, and we've come down and down and down and down. This is one of my unicorns, hopefully. So I've got, let's say I've got it in there. We've got an 85x if we get anywhere near our all-time highs from 2011. So I like this one. I like the look of it. I like what it's doing. It looks like a lot of charts that have done this and are looking at, have found their bottom, have kind of faked out, found another bottom in March, and then gone up, retraced and consolidated, and then the next move is up. Now, KEFI Gold and Copper are an exploration company, and they are not following any of the major trends of being in Quebec or Australia or in Mexico, but they are in Saudi Arabia, and they have a very solid deal, and they've worked a solid deal there, and they are in where are they in? They are in Zimbabwe, or they're in Africa somewhere. But once again, they are in Ethiopia. They are in an area where, yes, it is volatile, but they have a solid relationship with the government and with the people and the miners and the community, where they're doing good things, and they are going to help those communities. Now, still very risky, still very outside, but I like the targets. I like seeing things like 0.9% of copper, 0.8% of zinc, 0.6% of gold, and 10.3% of silver. So it's a situation where if there's a large ore body, if the mining is well funded, if the co-op with the governments and things are pushed through because everyone's in agreement with what it needs to be done, and heading into a copper bull market, gold bull market, silver bull market, and they have this good array of minerals, especially in this Saudi Arabian project. I like it because some good results can help these sort of companies, and like I say, these are long-term holds, and they're things that you want to just back your faith into. So like right now I have about €1,000 in their stock, and I'm just looking to see the next signal, and do I accumulate a little bit more, or do I just ride my initial investment? And heading towards this 10 pence mark is my first target of like, can we get there? Can the stock go there? And that's, that's for anyone that's stuck around. Like, it's just KEFI Gold and Copper. In the name itself, gold and copper, you can Google anything. There's a bull run in gold and copper. Volume down here has gone parabolic recently. There's something going on there. No one's talking about it. You might hear a little bit more about KEFI Gold and Copper. Put it on your watch list. Get to know the company. Get to understand where they're at. I like the CEO. I like the person that's running the show. He's maybe a little bit arrogant. He backs himself. He's saying, we're onto something good. Our relationships are good. I'm a shareholder of the company. I like the company. I want this. We've got something good going on here. We've been working on something. While the share price has been dropping and investors leave they've been working all the way through here. They don't stick around to hopefully it come out here and just go sideways. They're working on returning any investor that stuck around back to where they were and moving up into here, up into some price discovery, you know, £1, £2, £3. There could be some big things going on here. So it's a little diamond in the rough, but let's keep an eye on these 6 companies. Not so much directly a silver play. The first 5 are pure play silver, but KEFI is that gold, copper, silver, and zinc. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. If you do like this video, please subscribe to it. And we'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.